like if you see something on TV, you'll change the channel. Like you just don't really want to know about her lifestyle or what's going on.
No, because I would be more than a little angry. Because here she's living high on the hog, and everybody else that she took advantage of, it isn't. They're struggling. That's why they started those, why they asked for help in the first place to get websites and stuff designed, was so that they could make some money or start a business.
Do you feel, I don't know if you watch a lot of the news, like, forget Housewives, but do you feel like, because at certain times you turn on the TV, you turn every channel, there it is. Like, does it
Yeah.
get that? Like, I don't want to engage, but I'm just turning the channels or watching the news about something else, and there it is. And you have to change the channel or walk away.
No, I'm not quite that bad. I do, you know, listen to what the news had to say, and usually it's just a short little snippet and then they go on. So, but just to go out and just actually seek it out, I don't.
Penny, she's been sentenced to 6.5 years in prison. Do you think she'll learn anything from this? Are you hopeful she'll learn something?
Well, I'd like to think so. She's not going to have her Gucci and all that. So I don't imagine that it's going to be very luxurious living. So maybe if she has to live in not so good conditions, maybe she'll appreciate what she had, and maybe have some compassion on the people that she scammed.
Do you
I mean,
think,
you can always hope. You can always hope that something changes in her heart.
do you think that it will? I mean, 6.5 years, like if she went to trial, it could have been 30 or 40. I mean, how do you feel about this 6.5 years?
I don't think it's long enough. But the courts, you got to put your faith in the courts. I guess they decided that since she fessed up, that they would give her a lighter sentence. So
Do you think she's sorry for what she did to you?
no, I think it's all a TV play. I mean, she's used to being a drama queen, on the Housewives show and stuff. So I have trouble thinking that she's empathetic to what she did. I think it's all a show.
Penny, have you heard from anybody, prosecutor in this case, Better Business Bureau, anybody who said to you, hey, we're sorry about what you've gone through? Anybody from Jen Shah's past? I mean, Stewart's pled guilty. This other guy, I think that you dealt with, was working. Anybody reached out and said, hey, I'm sorry for being a part of this?
No, nobody. I haven't heard from anybody since this all, since 2014. I haven't heard from anybody.
And you are hopeful that do you have faith that someone will contact you about this supposed restitution that she keeps talking about? I'm going to repay everyone.
I'll be ecstatic if I get contacted. I don't think she'll follow through. She's had too much of the good life. I don't think she'll follow through. She's not going to do without.
Right. And that's really the thing about like jail. I mean, jail is to punish you, but it's also to like rehabilitate you, like the amount of time is supposed to not just be a punishment, but really they try to relate it to the amount of like, what can you learn? I mean, I would tend to agree with you. I mean, I'm shocked that it's 6.5 years, to be honest with you. I would have thought it would have been quite a bit more.
Yeah, I would have thought that it should have been a lot more, especially to the extent that she had done it. And for the number of years, it should have been at least double the number of years that she scammed people for.
Yeah. Penny, can you tell people how your life is now? You told David and myself, and you told all of us about refinancing your farm. you and your husband ended up selling the farm. We'd love to know, how things are now and how much money so far you've been able to retrieve.
I said earlier about $13,000 is what I was able to get back out of my 40 plus that I spent. And here in March of 21, I actually received another $1,300 from the FTC on one of the settlements that they had was fought on. So I don't know how they found me, because we moved from Southwest Kansas to Kansas City, Kansas, which is totally opposite corners of the state of Kansas. So I didn't know even how they found me. But we're doing okay. Selling the farm kind of helped relieve. We have no debt other than our house. So we're doing okay.
Do you carry it with you today? I mean, I guess it would be different if it wasn't someone who was in the public eye, right? Like it would, I mean, it doesn't sound like that helps, but like, do you ever get over something like this? Are you guys, I mean, is it part of your daily thought process, weekly thought process, or not necessarily?
I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody. They took that away. It takes a lot for me to let somebody in.
And that's because of this and Jen Shah and this scam. Like, you don't trust people.
I don't trust people at all. Because I think that if they come and want to help with something, in the back of my mind, what are you wanting in return?
I know.
So,
doesn't it make you second guess every damn person that calls you, every damn, I mean, it does. It really makes you think. I'm the same. I mean, on a much smaller, what you and your husband and family have been through is not even comparable. I mean, but even like just the minor scam that I had, it's just, you're always like, like, what do you want? What's going on? Who's emailing me? It just, yeah. I can't believe people would do that.
well, to be real honest, when ABC started contacting me, I thought it was a scam. So I ignored them for weeks. And then finally I thought, curiosity's killing the cat, because they just were persistent. And so I just texted them back, just a little bit. And so pretty soon then I got a phone call, and she told me who she was. And the minute I got off the phone, I started Googling her to find out if she was who she said she was. So yeah, it wasn't